What's up YouTube, Charmin here coming at you guys with a brand new Star Wars Battlefront video. And today I'm super excited because it's December 1st and the very first Star Wars Battlefront free DLC has just launched, and it is the Battle of Jakku. Now if you pre-ordered the game, then you can go ahead and start accessing that DLC right now. Just go ahead to your store and download it, and if you did not pre-order the game, then it will still be free for you, but you will have to wait till December 8th to access it. But nonetheless, it's still free for everybody, so everybody's going to get a chance to play it, and that's really cool. Now, with the Battle of Jakku, it actually is a world, okay? The Jakku's a world. It's a planet, and you actually get to play every single game mode on Jakku, so that's pretty cool. But it also comes with a new game mode, and that is called Turning Point. Now, what you're watching here is me on the Imperial side actually playing Turning Point, and I'm going to show you how to actually play this game mode. I'm kind of break it down for you. Now, I've already done a video on the Rebel side, so if you want to see it from that perspective, I do have a video on my channel for that as well, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out, and I'll be linking it on the back end. Now, with this game mode, it is purely an objective-based game mode. It's kind of like Walker Assault, except this time the Imperials are on the defense, and it's really cool. Another thing that's really cool is actually when you start off the match, there's actually a Imperial Super Star Destroyer that is actually crashing to the planet's surface, and it just makes all this like smoke and whatnot, and you can see a little fire in the distance. It's pretty cool. I really wish that they would have actually brought this more into the middle of the map, and it would have affected the game. It's not really an Easter egg. It's something that you can clearly just see, especially from the Imperial side. You know, once you spawn in, you just see it crash into the planet's surface, but it's something that's cool to look at. I really wish DICE would have brought it to the middle of the map, but nonetheless, it's really cool. And but let's get back here to this gameplay, okay? Now, when you're playing this game mode of Turning Point, like I said, it's really an objective-based game, kind of like Walker Assault, except there's no walkers. This is more about claiming points, okay? Basically, you are on the defense if you are on the Imperials, and there's 3 points that you're going to have to defend on the very first objective line. All the Rebels have to do is actually claim one of your 3 points, and they will push you back. So you have to think basically strategically. You have to kind of look at the little orbs, the little bubbles, you know, on the middle, right, and left and whatnot. Kind of keep them in your eye perspective on your screen and see where they're trying to capture these and move your forces accordingly, okay? It might even be wise to split up forces and send a little bit to each point, because here's the thing. The Rebels don't have to actually like completely cap it. We'll use it for example. If the Rebels cap 50% of your point, and then you go over there and you kill every Rebel on that point, you cannot take that 50% back off. It's always going to be at 50%. So now you have a problem, okay? The problem is you may have to defend this point even more because you can't pull it back, and all they need is that little bit more, like 50% more, and they've got the point and they push you back. So each wave section has a timer, like a 3-minute timer. If you prevent them from grabbing the points within the 3 minutes, you automatically win. If you don't, then you get pushed back to the next wave. There's actually 4 waves, and basically what's going to happen is they're going to get another 3 minutes added on. So if they capture it really fast, whatever time was left, add 3 minutes to that, and that's how long they're going to have to be able to take one more point. So now the points are going to, like I said, are going to be in waves. You got 4 waves. The first wave will be 3 points you'll have to defend. The second wave will be 2 points you'll have to defend. The third wave will be 2 points you have to defend as well, and the final wave will be 1 point that you'll have to defend. The last point is the most crucial. In order for them to actually win the game, they have to claim your last point. So you, as the Imperials, have an advantage because you have to stop them before they get to the last point. And basically, like I said, that last point is the hardest one to claim because your entire team is just defending 1 point. So keep that in mind. You know, just get these guys, beat them down, keep them off the point as much as you can. This is in a very aggressive game mode. You know, for the Imperials, you might want to bring in a sniper rifle, possibly, if that's way you like to roll. Me, personally, for this game mode, I like to run with a jetpack, of course, so you can go ahead and move around between point to point to point, and that's actually on both sides. I use a jetpack, and then I will also use a squad shield because, you know, getting shot from all sides and whatnot, it's not fun, and this is one of those game modes that you're going to take a lot of damage when you're running around from point to point or even being on the point, so squad shield is very crucial. And the last one that I will take, like I said, is either sniper rifle. Me personally, I use the bowcaster because I like to get in closer, so sniping's not so much my thing. A lot of people like to use that homing shot, and I mean, it's good, but I don't really recommend it. I never really recommend the homing shot because it takes a little bit to lock on, and then, you know, the enemy can just jump behind a wall or something like that, and you basically just completely wasted the whole shot. So, I mean, it's up to you. You guys can roll with that if you want. Now, a couple of cool things to remember here is on your very first wave where you're defending 3 points, you have no vehicles. But as soon as you get pushed back to the second wave, that's when your vehicle section comes in on the Imperials, okay? You can start getting ATSTs, and that is a very big, crucial thing. I mean, they actually are a little bit more armored than what they are in the normal mode, so they take a little bit more damage before they blow up, but they still can be taken down quite easily with ions, so really protect your rear, because the ATSTs have a weak spot on the back if you didn't know that. And you just want to be defensive with those on those points. You need to actually make sure you're holding down that thumbstick. If you guys don't know, you can sprint with those ATSTs and speed it up just by pushing down hard on that thumbstick and holding it down. Not tapping it once, like clicking it once. You consistently have to hold down that joystick real hard, and you will basically move a lot faster. And that's very, very key when it comes to defensive between the points, is that you're using those walkers to your advantage. And watch out, because the rebels have air speeders, and the air speeders use ion shots to basically blow you up. So keep that in mind. And you can shoot down those, the air speeders and whatnot for sure. You know that you could do that with your missiles and whatnot. So use them and actually take them down, because there is nothing to stop them in the air. You as Imperials will not have any TIE fighters, any TIE interceptors, nothing of the sort. So they are very, very deadly to you as an ATST, so keep that in mind. Now, the other thing I like to actually stress when it comes to this game mode, because it is pretty much a objective game mode, is ring presence. I talked about this on my Rebel video. Ring presence is very important. If the teams are actually taking the points, you need to make sure you get on the point to prevent that. If a team has 3 people on it, all you need is 3 people to contest it, and it'll stop building. If you put more people on it, that's fine or whatever. You can't build the point back in your favor, but they will have to bring more people into it in order to actually start building. So keep that in mind, ring presence. If you look on your mini-map, you will see that ring. It's either blue or red. I think it's blue if you're on the Imperial side. I think I mentioned blue on the Rebel video, but it's blue on the Imperial side, red on the Rebel. And what you need to do is actually protect that ring. If you are standing outside that ring, there's a bunch of rebels inside that ring, you are not doing any good. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you want to kill them, but you need to sometimes just get in that ring, even if it's on the very edge. Sometimes these rings are bigger than you think they are when you look at the mini-map, and you could literally be pretty much on the very edge, hidden in some corner somewhere, with a perfect angle with a sniper rifle, and you are protecting that point. Keep that ring in your perspective. Know where it's at and know where your boundaries are. That's going to make you a better player when it comes to this game mode. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. It's a really good game mode. I have a lot of fun with it. And if you guys have played this game mode, if you guys have enjoyed it, let me know what you guys think, because I'm telling you, I think it's great. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a really good objective game mode, but I do think a lot of people don't really play the objective, and that's kind of a problem. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. And if you do, please feel free to go ahead and slap that like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe and join the Charmin today. And you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and comment below and follow me on my Twitter to stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. I'm Charmin, and as always, thanks for watching. And y'all come back now, you hear?
Defend that control point. The rebels are taking it over.
The rebels have us outnumbered. Right here. A seeker's locking on. We are losing a control point.
Rebel spotted! We're facing superior numbers. Defend that control point. The rebels are taking it over.